I was powerless as Sir Roderick's dark magic took hold of my mind, clouding my thoughts and bending my will to his. The man who had betrayed me, the man I had despised, now seemed like a benevolent figure. His grip on my mind was like a vice, tightening with every passing moment. "You see, Isabella," he said, his voice smooth and comforting, "I've always had your best interests at heart. Together, we will bring peace and prosperity to the kingdom." I nodded mechanically, my true self buried deep beneath layers of enchantment. "Yes, Sir Roderick. I understand now." I had to wonder, what a simple girl like me needs to do to please this great and powerful man. Get married to one of his allies? Have their babies? Give him all my loyalties? What could I, a simple girl, do for this great man? Deep within, the real Alistair screamed, but his voice was muted, a faint echo in the vast expanse of the enchantment. I could not hear him. I was fully Roderick's. Sir Roderick grabbed the sword of Thunderstrike and handed it to me. It was still in its ornate sheath. "Take it, princess," he said, his voice soothing but commanding. "You are the rightful heir. Show them all that you are meant to rule." I nodded and took the grasped Thunderstrike's handle and pulled. But Thunderstrike wouldn't come out of its sheath, no matter how much I pulled on it. Sir Roderick cursed as he watched me, and I felt disappointed that I let such a great man down. "It's not your fault, princess," Roderick said. "You must do something truly heroic to get Thunderstrike to obey you." I nodded a little, agreeing with him. He then snapped his fingers. "I know what you can do." I became giddy at the thought that I could do something for Sir Roderick. Yes, I couldn't pull Thunderstrike out of its sheath, but I could do other things. "Whatever could I do for you, O great master?" I asked. "Tell me, princess. What are the plans that the villager rebels have? When will they strike?" I hesitated for a moment, the faint echo of Alistair's true self fighting against the enchantment. But Sir Roderick's control was too strong, and I found myself answering. "They plan to infiltrate the palace," I said, my voice distant and mechanical. "Next week, they will be waiting on my signal to attack." Sir Roderick's eyes gleamed with satisfaction. "Good girl," he purred. "You have done well. Now, return to your chambers and rest. You will need to be ready when they come." I nodded obediently and left the room, my heart heavy with the betrayal I had just committed. Deep inside, Alistair's true self screamed in anguish, but the dark magic held him in check. As I made my way to my chambers, I passed by a mirror and caught a glimpse of myself. The face that stared back at me was that of a young girl, innocent and pure, yet tainted by the malevolent control of Sir Roderick. I felt a pang of sadness, a fleeting moment of clarity, before the enchantment reasserted itself. I reached my chambers and lay down on the bed, staring up at the ceiling. The events of the day played over and over in my mind, but they were distorted by the dark magic. Sir Roderick is my master, and I am his loyal servant. That was all that mattered.